Welcome to Ghost Quest! Exclamation point.
A retrospective! Exclamation point.
I'm Hunter number 1.
And I'm Hunter number 2.
And on today's show, we take a look back at, you know what, we probably shouldn't do that. On these shows, they always do that. They always say, we'll take a look back at something, we're going to show you, and then they show you. In keeping with our theme of the unknown shall be found, I think we should boldly go somewhere else, as it were.
We should actually tell them something about what they're about to see. Remember what happened when we didn't prepare anyone for the Pacoima zombie of terror.
Oh yeah, good point. We got flamed in the emails and comments on that one. Thanks. Oh, and of course there was that thing with the cat.
Yes, tragic.
Yeah, the Barrowman electrolyzer should not cause swelling of the cerebellum.
Not to that extent.
Poor Mrs. Schrodinger.
It's only fair that we should tell them something about what they're about to see, as it will chill them to the bone with blood-curdling terror.
Oh, that's right! Here's an ad from one of our sponsors.
That's not what I was talking about, but okay.
It's on sale! All of it's sale! I cut off perfectly good leg and put on peg leg. Why? Because I'm crazy! Yeah! Hi-Fi stereo, $49.95 today and yesterday only. Why is $49.95 flashing on screen? Because I hack off leg? No! Because I'm crazy! Are you kidding me? Look at this leg! Buy 2 hi-fi stereo systems, I throw in 2 severed heads! Don't be afraid. I'm Crazy Ahab. I cut off leg every day to make good price. Have I got the peg leg for you? Cutting everything, including prices, today! Why? Are you kidding me? Because I'm crazy! $19.99, now $8.99. $1.99, gone! $18.95, temporarily $22.95, slashed $22.46. Why? Don't you do it. This leg is mine. Hi-Fi, Walkman, VCR, beeper, gone! And more legs soon! Why? You know why. Because I'm crazy!
Gee, I hope he doesn't cut off any more of his legs.
Ghost Quest! Exclamation point is our ongoing foray into the world of the paranormal, the supernatural, the unexplained. We've been offered many tantalizing glimpses into the world beyond, but few as potentially terrifying as this episode from season 1.4, The Swing of Doom.
So, here it is. The Baldwin Park Swing of Doom. 3 hours into our investigation and still no movement from the swing. I fear that this might prove to be a textbook example of the Heisenberg principle.
Historically, the uncertainty principle has been confused with a somewhat similar phenomenon in physics known as the observer effect, which states that measurements of certain systems cannot be made without affecting those systems. Heisenberg noted this effect at the quantum level.
Except that in this particular instance, nothing is happening.
Perhaps as we observe this aluminum alloy rod construct with a magnificent chain-link seat connector built allegedly on yet another Chumash Indian burial ground, our mere skepticism has suppressed the very phenomena we've come to observe.
Now, if there were some observable phenomena, it would look something like this.
Without a doubt, one of the most terrifying things we've failed to observe.
In this next clip, observe we do.
Yes! Yes.
Yes, we observe the ghost droppings of Reptilio Man.
In this episode from season 1.7, the terrifying evil of Reptilio Man.
Now, even though we're searching for the ghost of Reptilio Man, we are using equipment that attracts a living being.
Isn't that a bit like using a dog whistle to attract a fish?
Precisely.
So, what have you brought that will actually attract Reptilio-Man?
Fish-scented popcorn.
Fish-scented popcorn.
Yes, specifically trout fish-scented and crappie fish-scented popcorn. You see, according to eyewitness accounts, Reptilio-Man is very dangerous. No one has ever seen him and lived.
How does that make any sense?
What do you mean?
So, did they die eventually, say 30 years later in their sleep, or is there some implication that seeing Reptilio-Man immediately caused their deaths?
Oh, I see your point.
And?
Well, the popcorn. What lies beyond the locked door of death?
Indeed, the locked door of death.
There are many barriers to the unknown, many gateways left untraveled. And often the unknown lies in wait beyond the locked door.
Here, from the final episode of Season 2.8, The Locked Door of Death.
How is it possible for a door to be locked from both sides?
You did, however, mention a key.
Yes, I did. I mentioned not having a key.
Are you sure?
Yes! Why would we be standing knee-deep in raw sewage if we had a key?
To find the answers?
To what? Does standing in raw sewage actually become more unpleasant over time?
Now, there's a definite salty tone in your voice I don't much appreciate. Now, I'm not the one who forgot the key.
I never had the key. The key never existed.
How could you have locked the door without the key?
I didn't lock the door.
So you're implying that perhaps some unseen force locked the door? Don't look at me like that. I'm serious.
Here's an unseen force for you. Ow!
Okay, Thor, our cameraman, requested this one. Our experiences in this investigation had the most far-reaching consequences of any we've encountered thus far. From Season 2.1, The Magnetic Monster of Doom. What?
It was, as I've said, something I've been working on for some time now. There's been much talk of these magnets and their magnetic fields down through the ages. Legend has it that Manganese was herding his sheep in an area of northern Greece called Manganesia. About 4,000 years ago. But alas, he died, still craving the elusive magnet. A magnet that would never be made practical. Until now. You wonder what I do when you drop me off after the show because I lost my license? Well, my friend, it's not sitting in front of the computer doing what you think. No. It's mostly creating the first handheld portable magnet. The South Pole was easy. Oh, it was easy. The mechanism for the magnetic field surrounding the South Pole was many, many vigorous strokes of magnetite on my rod away. But the North Pole eluded me. I had one pole of a magnet invented, but it would be years before I would stop going south and instead turn north, creating a balanced rod of not one, but two poles, north and south, whose attractive force was measurable and real. Real, Spencer, as real as me telling you this now. Not some wild, unprovable flight of fancy like those of James Clerk Maxwell. No, this was a magnet. Real, metal, and I alone created it. It was me, Spencer. It was me all along. But that's not all, no! That's not enough! With truly powerful forces at work on my fevered brain, I created this extraordinarily powerful electromagnet, producing a magnetic field of 10 to the 11th Gauss.
Wait, don't you think that's a bad idea?
You guys didn't drop this in a black hole, did you?
I can assure you that that camera has not been dropped into a black hole.
No black hole. Or expose it to an extraordinarily powerful electromagnet?
What do you mean?
Oh, like magnitude, Gauss times 10 to the 10th, 10 to the 12th. Kind of like the surface of a neutron star.
I swear that equipment has not been on the surface of a neutron star. We are not lying.
We wouldn't lie to you.
Or the manufacturer.
Not lying. Wouldn't lie. Okay. You gonna want the spoon back?
I'm afraid I do.
Sure.
The magnetic monster of doom.
It was me, all along.
That's it for Ghost Quest Retrospective number 1.0. Subscribe to this channel for more episodes. Let us know what you'd like to see George Flatman and Spencer Billingsly investigate next. Follow us on Twitter at Ghost Quest Show, Facebook, and your nearest Ouija board.
Spencer, there's a problem with the barium electrolyzer.
To be continued.